Yo! Video games.
Okay, so you got a lot in D tier. Now, I don't know if this is a personal grudge with Star Wars or what.
All those others. Yeah.
Like, you don't have a single B tier Star Wars movie.
A B.
It could be trash, but it could still be entertaining.
Look, I think we have to admit the best written and probably acted Star Wars movie is Empire. But it's not the one I want to watch. Like, you sit me down in front of a TV or a movie,
That's kind of true.
and you're like, hey, do you want to watch Empire? I'm like, not really, because it's a middle film, and I don't really feel satisfied watching it too much. So for me, like, Return of the Jedi is my favorite, but I know it's not written or acted as well as Empire.
Mm-hmm.
But it has everything I want. It's got, like, weird fucking aliens. It's got, like, seedy underworld shit. It's got, like, the Emperor being a dick. It's got a giant-ass space battle that's awesome. You got speeder bikes. If you didn't want to own a speeder bike, you're not human. So yeah, my personal S tier is actually Jedi. Like my personal S tier.
Okay.
And then like it'd be Jedi and Empire, right? That's my personal S tier.
Jedi.
Yeah, and Empire.
Okay.
Right? And then like New Hope is A tier. I'd probably put Rogue One in B, yeah.
There you go.
Which one's Rogue One again? Is that the one where they steal
Where-
the codes?
Do they steal the code and then Darth Vader does some
Yeah.
I saw
crazy
that one.
shit?
That was
It's
good,
the
but I-
lead up to A New Hope.
Yeah. It makes it better, dude. I watched that.
It does that.
And then we just, like,
that ending is the best.
I'd probably raise Solo to C tier. It's not
Yeah,
it's
okay.
not terrible, but it's not
just-
it's not great, you know? It's just
Yeah.
like it exists. And
Yeah.
everything else I agree with in D tier.
Everything else I agree with, dude.
Yeah, like
You should just call the D tier the meme tier.
meme tier. Here's the
Well, the
thing.
thing
So this is my Star Wars list right here. And the reason is I do not have any fucking revisionist history thinking that the prequels were like secretly masterpieces. No, they fucking weren't. They were terrible. They were written horribly, they were acted horribly, they like aged horribly, like everything about this sucks except the Emperor. Like even with good actors and shit, like they're awful fucking films. And the sequel trilogy is kind of the reverse, where they're very well acted and they're very well shot, but they suck. Like
Well,
they're
you didn't like pod racing?
no, whatever. It's like as a video game, sure, but it's like I don't. Oh, the whole movie's banked off this one inconsequential moment. Like Qui-Gon could have just gone in there and and swindled Anakin. He could have just fucking killed Watto and walked away with Anakin and Shmi Skywalker. Or if Qui-Gon didn't want to do it, he could have had Captain Panaka. He could have just shot the damn, the damn buzzard with a gun and just walked away. Who's gonna care? It's an Outer Rim territory. It's like it was so inconsequential to the plot of that film. It's like they just needed to have something exciting in the middle of the movie. Last Jedi isn't that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I think this is definitely my Star Wars tier list. Like I think Force Awakens is not great, but it was entertaining. It's like
Yeah.
it's like in that Solo range,
Yeah. I could almost put it at a B.
almost, if not just knowing that everything they set up goes nowhere.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a big I mean, okay, I don't really like anything they did with the sequel trilogy as far as general outline goes, because it's very boring and very safe. And even when they're trying to defy your expectations or whatever, they're just still doing the same shit with the twist. But if you were gonna do it that way, Finn should have been the main character.
Yeah.
It should have absolutely been about a stormtrooper defecting and then learning to become a Jedi or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
should have been entirely about Finn. Finn should have been the Luke Skywalker, but like a Luke Skywalker who was
That shit.
a soldier,
That
not a...
and his bromance with the pilot.
Yeah, and bromance with the pilot, it's just so much of that film was like it went nowhere, and they basically very very messily tried to fix it with Rise of Skywalker to make anything have any sort of relevance or pretend like it was going somewhere where it wasn't.
Yeah, they fool us in the poster. They give them a lightsaber. They do all this stuff, and they fucking just.
That's the whole
Then they
bait and
throw
switch
them
of
away. They
Finn.
literally throw them away.
Well, it was what's interesting is that apparently J.J. Abrams said that Finn was supposed to be a Force user, and John Boyega's even kind of thrown some shade at Ryan Johnson a bit, where he's just kind of like, yeah, Ryan Johnson didn't want to go that route. He just wanted to sideline. He didn't know what the fuck to do with Finn, clearly. So he just give him this like side plot that goes nowhere, has no relevance, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know. Like the sequel trilogy is just like it's very well shot and it's very well acted, but it's like it has no new ideas. None of them. Not even Last Jedi. Last Jedi is just taking the same old shit, but like, you know, oh, but it had this outcome, instead of that outcome. Like, big deal. Like, it's still the same shit. Like, it's just like a shitty Empire in reverse. Like, instead of beginning on like the empty planet with AT-AT walkers, it ends on the empty planet with AT-AT walkers. Like. It mimics Jedi, like, Empire in reverse, like, terribly.
They do, yeah.
And there's so much dumb in that movie, too, where they're like, oh, but that moment where, like, they went to hyperspace and blew up all the Star Destroyers. I'm like, yeah, and why did that chick need to die to do that? She could have just had a fucking droid do it. Like,
and not only that, then, like, they wrote themselves into a wall, so then they had to call it the maneuver because it was a 1 in a million shot.
yeah, like...
Because he literally wrote all of just Star Wars. Like, oh, like, why don't we do the Holdo maneuver? It's like, oh, what are you kidding? That's a 1 in a million shot.
Nah, man.
So
they introduced fuel in that movie, which was never ever brought up in any other movie.
That's
Like,
true.
nobody had a fuel.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
what?
that's fine, I guess. It is weird how, like, that's never been ever brought up anywhere. Like, Luke can apparently just go across the entire goddamn universe in his X-Wing alone. And it never seems to run out of fuel. So, you know, it's
the slow chase scene.
You guys go and meet with everybody. I need to go make a pit stop over here and speak to Yoda. You know, he's kind of dying, but I need to be there for him. It'll only take me like 5 minutes. I gotta make 2 jumps. It'll be no problem.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
you're
I'm already low on fuel.
What
You're
about
kind of
that?
right, though.
I got $5.
On the most boring chase scene, yeah. Because I heard that the other show did it amazingly. They did a space scene that was actually much better. I forget that show.
Well, I mean, Last Jedi also was doing something that I actually don't really like in Empire, which is they establish how the villains are so threatening after we established how they're not that much of a threat. Like they blow up their Starkiller base in Force Awakens, and then immediately at the start of Last Jedi, they're fucking, like, just bombarding their planet and, like, you know, chasing them across the galaxy and, like, you know, crippling their ships, and everyone's dead kind of thing immediately. And I'm like, it's like this weird reverse Deus Ex Machina where, like, the villains are suddenly competent for that middle film, but they're not for the first and they're not for the third. So, and I feel Empire has I have, like, 3 huge problems with Empire, if we really want to, like, piss everyone off.
Oh.
The first one is Deus Ex Machina, for, like, the competency of the villains, to an extent. There's a couple other things. One is Darth Vader's hand thing to me was stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, what do we do? Like, that was like, it felt like they painted, like, themselves into a corner. They're like, oh, Vader's gonna stand up and have this big dramatic reveal. And it's like, well, Han's gonna shoot him. Why wouldn't he? Okay, so how does Vader deflect this? Like, not a lightsaber. He just stands there and holds his hand up. Like, it just, to me, that always seemed like super fucking lazy in Empire.
You
They're
know,
like,
what's funny? They didn't have the technology. It probably would have been what Kylo did, where he just shoots and then it would have had the phaser
yeah.
just stuck there or something
Yeah,
like that.
that would have
Well,
been
one
cool.
is
It would have been,
Maybe
yeah.
too
But
comfortable.
it always came off to me as like this weird lazy thing where they're like, I don't know what to fucking do here. He just stops it with his hand. Like, that always bugged me. Boba Fett really bugged me in that movie because it's like, oh, Han got tracked because Boba Fett decided to hide out in the garbage. I'm like, why was he in the garbage? What was he doing in there? Why was the Imperial suddenly okay with Boba Fett just deciding, hey, put my ship in the garbage? Trust me, it'll lead to something great. How the fuck did the Empire, who had lightspeed warped to the other side of the universe, suddenly?
This is Simmons' list, Max.
Like-
My Rogue One.
How did the Empire
Bullshit.
in Strikes Back somehow lightspeed to the other end of the galaxy, somehow got a transmission signal from Boba Fett, and had enough time to stop, turn around, go to Bespin, get in contact with Lando, set the whole thing up with the entrapment, and do all of that without ever being fucking seen by Han entering the planet or the solar system? There's like so many like plot conveniences for the bad guys in Empire. Like, it is still the best written and acted Star Wars movie, but there's some exceptional, like, just, we need the plot to work here. Like these guys need to be here in this situation because the plot needs them to. We cannot be asked to explain this. So that is my few little nitpicks with Empire. It feels like the bad guys get a lot of just sort of like, this works because the plot needs it to.
Huh. Good thing you didn't see my fast food list. The Clone Wars. I want to watch the Clone Wars, but I want to watch it like that one that's like, where you just have to watch the best episodes. Fast food list.